Children, our next topic, chemical equation. 1 mark children. 1 mark question children. What is chemical reaction? It's a process of, it's a method of representing a chemical reaction with the help of symbols and formulae. What is chemical equation? It's a method of representing a chemical reaction with the help of symbols and formulae. So please go through this definition. It may come for 1 mark. Yeah. So, method of representing chemical reaction with the help of symbols and formulae. Take an example, children. Word equation. You need not have to write word equation. What is that? Metal. Whenever metals react with dilute acids. What do you get, children? What do you get? Metal chlorides, metallic salt it can say. Metallic salt plus hydrogen gas. Metallic salt plus hydrogen gas is liberated. What is this? Metallic salt plus hydrogen gas. That liberated. Example, take children, zinc. Example of metal is zinc. You can take anything, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum, zinc, iron, tin, lead, mercury, copper, silver, gold, platinum. What I said now? Reactivity series of next chapter, metals and non-metals. Metal is zinc, react with dilute acids, which is the HCl. Dilute HCl. What do we get, children? A written metallic chloride. When HCl is there, metallic chloride, so that is zinc chloride. ZnCl2. Why Cl2? 2 is the valence of zinc. ZnCl2 plus hydrogen gas. See, children, yesterday in my last video, previous topic, what did we discuss? Characteristics of chemical reactions. See, children, mention one characteristics of chemical reaction. You can write this. Whenever metals react with dilute acids, zinc chloride and hydrogen gas is liberated. Yes or no? What is chemical reaction? You can write this. Then, what is chemical equation? You can write the same equation. See, children, 3 questions, same answer. That is the beauty of chemistry. Yes or no? For example, in place of HCl, you take zinc, or you can take any other metal. Need not have to take always zinc only. Sodium reacts with H2SO4. What is formed? Metallic salt. First I written chloride. Not necessarily. When you take sulfuric acid, sodium sulfate is formed. Na2SO4 plus hydrogen gas. When our metals react with dilute acids, what is liberated? Hydrogen gas is liberated. Example of chemical reaction. Example of reaction of metals. Second chapter. Example of reaction of acids. See, third chapter. See, 3, 4, 5 question, same answer. That's the beauty of chemistry. Sodium reacts with H2SO4. What do we get? Na2SO4 plus H2. Why Na2, children? I keep reminding you. That's the valence of sulfate ions. What the valence of sulfate ion? SO4, 2 minus. To remove this, to neutralize 2 sulfate ions, how many sodium ions should come? Na plus 2 sodium ions will combine with 1 sulfate ion. So we get sodium sulfate. I keep reminding about their valencies also. Many children, they do mistake while balancing chemical reaction. Our next topic. For that you should know valency of metals and non-metals. Okay, children. This is about chemical equation. What is chemical equation? Method of representing chemical reaction with the help of symbols and formulae. Give with an example. Then ask for 2 marks. 1 more for definition, 1 more for this example. Not this word sum. Just for your understanding, I have written word One equation, you did not have to write one equation, you write only the reaction, chemicals. Understood? Yes. The children, next, types of chemical equation. See, again and again I keep telling, why I keep telling this? To make you to understand, to realize, that chemistry is damn easy, not easy. See, what is the next topic? Types of chemical equation. Chemical equations are of how many types? Two types. Balanced chemical equation, unbalanced chemical equation. See children, the beauty of chemistry I keep telling, the answer lies in the question only. What is balanced chemical equation? Is an equation in which atoms of different elements on the reactant side as well as product side are same. What is balanced chemical equation? It's an equation in which atoms of different elements on the reactant side as well as product side are same. It's balanced. What is unbalanced? Opposite of balanced is unbalanced. Again I repeat. What is balanced chemical equation? Say opposite to that. That's the unbalanced chemical equation. Balanced chemical equation is one in which atoms of different elements are same on the reactant side as well as product side. What is unbalanced chemical equation? It's an equation in which atoms of different elements are different on the reactant side as well as product side. So we have to balance that. We have to balance the chemical equation. Yeah. What is balancing of chemical equation? Whenever chemical equation is unbalanced, the process of making atoms of different elements equal on the reactant side as well as product side is called balancing of a chemical equation. Now come to the first topic. Balanced chemical equation. What is balanced chemical equation, children? Yeah. Take an example of balanced chemical equation. Yeah. Example of balanced chemical equation, children. Again you take zinc. Zinc reacts with H2SO4. Zinc reacts with H2SO4. Zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. Dilute. Always write DIL. Dilute. When I come to next topic, next chapter I will discuss with in detail what is dilute acid, what is concentrated acid. If I write DIN, dilute acid. Zinc reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. What do we get? Zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas is liberated. H2 arrow marker. See children, put a line here on this arrow mark. On the left side of arrow mark, what do we have? We have discussed that in the previous distinct topic, reactants. What are reactants? In a chemical reaction, combining substances are reactants. Very important. Zinc and sulfuric acid. What are products? In a chemical reaction, new substances formed with the new properties are called products. What are they? Zinc sulfate and hydrogen. Who are their children here? Zinc. Who are the reactants? Zinc. Who else is there? Hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen. How much sodium, zinc? 1 atom. Hydrogen, 2 atoms. Sulfur, 1. Oxygen, 4. Come here children. How many zinc atoms? 1. How many hydrogen? Hydrogen, 2 atoms. Sulfur, 1. Oxygen, 4. See children. What did I tell you? What is balanced chemical equation? What is balanced chemical equation? It's an equation in which atoms of different elements are equal on the reactant side as well as product side. No need to balance. What is balancing of a chemical reaction? It's a process of making atoms of different elements equal on the reactant side as well as product side. It is self-balanced. It is balanced. It is a self-balanced reaction. Balanced by itself. We need not have to balance. That's it, children. About this balanced chemical equation. Next one is what? Unbalanced chemical equation. What is unbalanced chemical equation? An equation which has atoms of different elements different on the reactant side as well as product side. What we have to do? We have to balance it. Unbalanced chemical equation. Unbalanced chemical equation. Take children. HCl reacts with zinc. Zinc reacts with HCl. What do you get, children? Zinc chloride. Zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas is liberated. See, again and again I am taking the same reaction. So it will be easy for you to understand. What is H2? Hydrogen gas. What is the status of the hydrogen gas? Atom or indicates liberation of gas. Lighter than air, so it rises in the atmosphere. Now put a line on the arrow mark. On this side, what are the reactants? What are the products? What are there on the reactant side? Zinc, hydrogen and chlorine. What are there on the product side? Same thing. Zinc, hydrogen and chlorine. How many atoms of zinc are there? 1. Hydrogen 1. Chlorine 1. How many atoms of zinc? 1. Hydrogen 2. Chlorine 2. Zinc. So see children here now. Zinc 1 atom balanced. Hydrogen 1 and 2 not balanced. Chlorine 1 and 2 not balanced. So what should we do now? We have to multiply with the suitable number. Why we have to balance the chemical equation? To obey law of conservation of mass. In a chemical reaction, mass of the reactant should be equal to mass of the products. Atoms can neither be created nor destroyed. Dalton's law also, based on laws of chemical equation. Yeah. Zinc, chlorine. How many chlorine here, children? 2. Here how many chlorine? 1. Multiplied by 2. 2 into 1, 2. So multiply here by 2. So what happens here? When you balance the chlorine, hydrogen also got multiplied automatically. 1 into 2, 2. See children. When you balance chlorine, hydrogen is also balanced. To start with, only zinc was balanced. When you multiply HCl on the reactant side by 2, chlorine as well as hydrogen both gets balanced, because chlorine and hydrogen are double than what they are on the reactant side. Easy enough, children? 1 mark question. Or if they ask for definition 1 mark, give an example 2 marks. So end of this small topic, which is a scoring topic. All topics are scoring. All topics are important in this chapter, children. See children, this is a very important, very important topic, small topic, but you should be aware. What is that? How to make reactions more informative. So you ask a question to yourself, how to make reactions more informative? See, there are 3 points. What is that? By mentioning reactions can be more informative by mentioning state of reactants and products. How to make reaction more informative? By mentioning state of reactants as well as products. As well as products in the chemical reaction. In the chemical reaction, how to make reaction more informative? By mentioning state of reactant as well as products in the chemical reaction. What the second one? By mentioning heat change. By mentioning heat change. In a chemical reaction, whether reactants are absorbing the heat or releasing the heat. See children, so in a chemical reaction, if the reactants are absorbing the heat, the reaction is called endothermic reaction. Reaction and heat is absorbed by the reactant. What is exothermic reaction? Reaction and heat is released. The combining substances excess of energy in the form of heat, they are liberated along with the product. Such a reaction is called exothermic reaction. Exo means heat. Heat is given out. Then third one, by mentioning the condition. By mentioning condition. By mentioning conditions. By mentioning conditions under which reaction takes place. How to make reaction more informative, children? There are 3 points, very very important. Remember, by mentioning state of reactants as well as products. This you should keep it in mind. They will not ask for one more question. Then by mentioning heat change, whether the reaction is endothermic or exothermic. By mentioning conditions under which the reaction takes place. Yes or no, children? So these are the 3 points. Yeah, children. So our next topic, how to make reaction more informative. Reactions can be made more informative. I told you 3 points already. By mentioning physical states of reactants and products. By mentioning the condition under which reaction takes place. Second point. Third point, by mentioning heat change, whether heat is absorbed or heat is liberated. So in a reaction, if heat is absorbed, such a reaction is called endothermic reaction. If heat is released, then it is called exothermic reaction. X means heat is liberated, exit, heat will exit. Endo means heat will enter. So endothermic, heat is absorbed, exothermic, heat is released. We'll take the example of first one by mentioning physical states of reactants and products. Now take H2, children. H2 plus O2. What do we get? H2 plus O2? H2O. What the physical state of hydrogen? Gas. What the physical state of oxygen? Gas. What the physical state of water? Liquid. Finished. So this is an example of what? First point, where the physical state of reactants and products are mentioned. See, children, we have mentioned the physical state of the reactants. Both are reactants, hydrogen and oxygen. Both are gases. They combine to give liquid. Water is a liquid. That's it. So I erase this point. You can take any number of reactions. No need to go very deeply. Take any other example. Magnesium combines with oxygen. What's magnesium? It's a ribbon, solid. What's oxygen? Gas. What do we get? Magnesium powder. Magnesium powder, which is a solid. This is another example of reaction which gives more information. How? By mentioning the physical states of reactants and products. What the second point, children? By mentioning the condition under which reaction takes place. Or that by mentioning conditions under which reaction takes place. Yeah. What is that? See, any reaction you can take. See, carbon dioxide reacts with water. Second condition. Conditions. Under what condition it takes place? What I am talking about? See, I am talking about biology topic. Carbon dioxide reacts with water to give what? To give C6H12O6 plus oxygen. See, in next topic I will discuss the same reaction again. What is this? Photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide reacts with water to give glucose. What is this? Glucose. Food is prepared. Glucose. And what? Oxygen. So what is the condition for photosynthesis? Sunlight. Sunlight is required. Yes or no? Yes. Then chlorophyll. That's it, children. So we have mentioned the condition. Plants prepare food only in presence of sunlight. See, biology as well as chemistry. Both these things are covered. Then what type of reaction? Oxygen is given. Oxygen is given what? Reduction reaction. Carbon dioxide is a gas. H2 is a liquid, solid plus gas. What is this? Reduction. What is reduction reaction? Reaction is hydrogen is added or oxygen is released. Yes or no, children? Take opposite of this. Isn't it? What is that? That's respiration. Breaking down of glucose in presence breaking down of glucose to release energy. Take another example, KClO3. KClO3. What is this? Potassium chlorate. Potassium chlorate. What is the name of this compound? Potassium chlorate. Potassium chlorate. What happens, children? Potassium chlorate on heating. In presence of manganese dioxide. See, heat it. See, heat is absorbing heat. Endothermic reaction. What do we get? KCl plus O2. What the condition? Manganese dioxide catalyst. Acts as a catalyst. KCl plus O2. Balance the reaction. Understood? What is this? O3. How many? Right here 3. 3 2s are 6. 2 3s are 6. 2 KCl, 2 KCl. Yes or no, children? This is about by mentioning the conditions under which reaction takes place. Third one, by mentioning heat change. By mentioning heat change. Third one, by mentioning heat change. Heat change. Yes or no, children? Yeah. See here. What happens by mentioning heat change? Take this. CaCO3. What is CaCO3? Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is solid. On heating, heat change. What happens to heat changes means what? Reacting mixture absorbs heat. What type of reaction? Endothermic reaction. What the product? Calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. It's absorbing heat. Heat is changed. What happened to the heat of the products? Heat will product the mixtures. The temperature will come down. Yes or no? Heat is decreased because it's absorbed the heat, reactants. Yeah. Next reaction. Which comes for 3 mass, children. Can you tell me? Zinc reacts with HCl. What kind of HCl? Dilute HCl. What do we get, children? Zinc chloride. Plus hydrogen gas is liberated. Effervescence. In a conical flask or beaker, in a conical flask, take zinc granules, add HCl, dilute aqueous. Dilute means aqueous, liquid. Then what happens? The reaction. Then when the products are formed, the reacting mixtures, they combine to zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Effervescence, formation of bubbles. This comes from 3 mass. You have to write the diagram. So you already practiced. I am very confident. See, 3 mark question plus 1 mark question. 4 marks comes from this. What happened to the reaction mixture? The conical flask which are holding in your palm, you feel it very hot. What does it mean? Heat is liberated. So there is a heat change. Heat temperature rises. A rise in temperature or fall in temperature. Both are heat change. Yes or no, children? Yes. Photosynthesis I discussed. What is that? Endothermic reaction. Yes or no? The breaking down of glucose. What happens? Heat is liberated. Yes or no? What is that? Opposite of photosynthesis. Glucose. What is this? Glucose is a simple sugar. Breaking down of glucose. This is oxidation reaction. What do we get? Carbon dioxide plus water plus heat. Heat is liberated. What happens? Temperature rises. What happens? It is an exothermic reaction. Finish children, this topic. Easy enough? Please practice it. 1 mark or if you are lucky, they will ask for 3 marks, or they will ask for all the 3 points. How to make reaction more informative, give an example for each 3 marks, easy to score, isn't it? Good.